everybody? How you doing? I'm Ryan Knapton, and I got a couple updates for you. One, videos almost daily. I didn't want to advertise this right away because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to keep up. But yeah, it's going well, so I'm going to keep on trying to make a video every day. Some days I'll miss, of course, but most every day I'll be kicking out a video. So click on that notification bell down there if you want to see them right away. 2, demos. A couple upcoming Donic demos. One is at Platkill, New York. I don't know the resort, I don't know even who's running it, but apparently they'll have twins, sabers, my model, and some other models. So that's the best way to really know snowboards. Try out specs and models that you don't even think you'd want to try. Even some border cross boards are awesome to try out because you get to realize how those factors change your riding. Try boards that are too long. All of a sudden you'll be like, okay, this is how a skidded turn feels, this is how a carved turn feels. Try out boards that are too short. You'll realize, oh, this is how maneuverable it is, but yet it doesn't hold an edge as well. So try out all sorts of different specs if you can. If you can make that one, of course, if you're living in the New York area. Otherwise, the USASA Nationals, that's the big Donic demo where they have tons and tons of boards. That's at Copper Mountain, Colorado this year. I think we'll be there March 31st through April 5th. And I should be there every day. If it's blizzarding, then I don't like driving, so then I probably won't be there, but otherwise I'll probably be there every day. So either come say hi or test out a bunch of boards. 3, I'm pro. Foosball. Just the new rankings for the year. I got bumped up to pro in doubles, which is kind of crazy to me because I've had some pretty good results, but I'm not haven't been dominating the division or anything, and I definitely don't even really play much on the pro tour right now. So especially during the winter, I don't play at all. During the summer, every day after work, I put in a couple hours of practice on average. So you know, I'm definitely a skilled player and stuff, but pro, I kind of don't like that because it's one less division that I get to play in. But oh well, it is what it is. Speaking of foosball though, I also have a new foosball channel. Basically, will, instead of making, you know, I used to put my foosball videos right on this channel, but now it's 99.999% snowboarders, so y'all wouldn't like that. But if you're one of the 13 people that follow me for the foosball, then check out that channel. I'll put a link in the description. And 4, I've got a new board. Got a massive gouge in the last one. Had it repaired a couple of times, but it was just a pretty bad core shot. I brought it to Donic, and they're going to completely do surgery on it and hopefully make it where it can be ridden again. And hopefully I'll be able to bring it to the USASA Nationals. And if you want to try a massive 12-meter side cut radius on a twin, then I will definitely be there for your testing out. Like I said, I don't recommend those kind of specs for most people, but then but also who knows? Maybe you are carving good enough to warrant a big radius and an extremely wide board. But yeah, speaking of that, I got a new board, and it is right over here. Just picked it up. Donic Knapton twin. I kept the same width. I kept the same length, 160 centimeter length, 31.2 wide, and just went up to a 13-meter radius. So I'm excited to try this, and I think this is the direction that I want to keep on going with, the bigger radiuses. I have no idea what I'd want to go with in the future, but I'm definitely glad that I went up from an 8.7 to a 9.8, and then from that to the 12-meter, which, you know, each of those takes a while to get used to. And now the 13, I'm, you know, a bit nervous about it again because I don't know, I know it's going to make bigger turns and take me relearning how to turn just a bit. I think I know what the adjustments that I'm already going to have to make, so I think I'll be able to get used to it faster. That's actually what happened when I moved up to 12. I was already able to anticipate how it would turn differently and what I'd have to do differently to make it work. So it took me less time to get used to that than when I moved up to the 9.8, because when I moved up 9.8 from the 8.7, I really didn't know how to turn it right away, and it took me refiguring out. And then when I moved up to the next one, I already kind of knew what characteristics changed and what I'd have to do differently, so it actually made it less of a change for me. But yeah, 13-meter. So speaking of brand new boards, I made a funny video a while ago, and because, you know, I'm kind of nervous, and it makes me excited to go out and try these new specs. So made a kind of a funny video about this, so here it is. What's up, everyone? How you doing? I'm Ryan Knapton, and this is Thursday Thoughts with Ryan Knapton and Brian Kaler. Hey, so he's got a customized Donic board. Basically went with the specs on the board that I had last year. He had tried one at the demo, dug it enough, and learned how to really turn good on it. I truly believe that Donic is next level in board construction, because you can select a board, and whether you like this height, and then depending on your experience, skill level, boot size, conditions you ride, all these factors, you can determine how wide of a waist you want, and then based on how you turn, changing the side cut radius on any of the models too. So I've progressed on up and up. So that's the good things about Donic snowboards. Today I want to talk. Do you like Donic? I take it you love the board.
Yes.
Cool. I want to talk about the bad things about owning a Donic. When I first, you might have experienced the same thing. When I first got my first couple different Donics, I literally could not sleep past like 4:30 a.m. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, excited to go out and ride and explore what I could do now that I was riding my metal edges rather than my boots. So, like, it was like, seriously, I'd wake up and not be able to sleep. Did you have anything like that, like excitement of getting out there? And
yeah, I'm pretty sure. So like what happened was, after I tested them, I started, like, I was a little anxious to go full-time on it, but after the first time riding it, I like dreamed about holding an edge much deeper. And yeah, kind of the same thing. You'd wake up, you want to get to the mountain as soon as possible.
I swear that's a true story for me. I would literally wake up at like 4:30, just excited, so excited to ride, and couldn't sleep. And then when 7:30 would come around, I'd be also dead tired. But true story. Hey, thank you for watching. This has been Thursday Thoughts with Ryan Knapton and Brian Kaler. Hey, happy shredding and kapla!